Hey, I'm Cornelius Wilson Brown III. Listen, the Solomon Training Institute is an institute and educational curriculum that will take you to a place that'll be beyond your wildest dreams. The Solomon Training Institute takes people who know something about trading, nothing about trading, a little bit about trading, never even heard of trading, takes them from a place of starting at zero and making it all the way to 100. We have a faculty and a staff that ensures that your matriculation through our training institute will be one of fun, one of pleasure, and one of solutions. That's what we're about. Everything that we do is solution driven. It's about getting the results. We have produce many funded traders who are being funded by different prop firms and trader funding companies, and they're taking literally the skill and their will, and they're turning themselves into self-made millionaires because they are now able to have access to capital, which catapults and accelerates their accumulation and their growth and their wealth in building their portfolio. So today is a market recap of Friday, July the 7th. Hey, listen, if you want to know more about what we do and how we do it, hey, I would love for you to tap in by going to our website at moneymarketedge.com and booking a call and having a conversation with us, and we can see what we can do together. I would love to see what would happen if we would work together. Now, the government requires this disclaimer, and I love it because it's important, because we cannot have scammers running rampant, which would then create a fear in the public, which would then create a run to the bottom, which would not be good for markets and the overall economy. So we have to make sure that, so pause this so that you'll understand what the government will have you to understand here about the risk involved. So now what we do at Solomon Training Institute is we take risk and we categorize it, and we then we see how it works and how it operates, and then we can plan around it. And that's what we do. We give you a trading plan that mitigates and helps you understand risk and being able to make money in spite of the risk being there. So $437.4 billion here in money markets alone. So I want to make sure that you get this education so that you can then move with the technological age, that's what's taking place. So you're going to have to be able to digitally produce, and this is a great way to be able to do this from the comfort even of your own home. So now in our process, once you get through to your senior class, you come into the trading lab, which is what you're about to see, the results that take place each and every day there. We provide an education that you can bank on. Why? Because we put you in a position where you are competent, a position where you are confident, a position where you are profitable, as well as being independent anywhere in the world without even being connected to us. Once you get through and matriculate through, you'll be straight. Now, listen, this is something that I caught off of social media one day, and it made me sad. And it's one of the things that motivates me to continue. This is what this person said. Of course, it was a satire, but she said, I want to take a trip. Bank account, her bank account is speaking to her and saying, I highly suggest to be a trip to work. So I said, well, what's wrong with working? Nothing's wrong with working. But the problem is that you are working and you can't take a trip. That means that people are not wealthy, not because they don't deserve to be, or not because they're not intelligent or even lazy. She's working. Her wanting to take a trip is not lazy. That's a desire that everyone should have. We should be able to pursue happiness, which is what our founding fathers wanted us to be able to do in the first place, right? So that's what we're helping you do, because what we're going to do is teach you how to absolutely annihilate and kill this market potential. I tell you, you'll be able to experience what others are experiencing. So Friday, July the 7th, 2023, this is a market recap. $280 per contract potential. What does that mean? That means based on our trading plan, based on our forecast and recognition of opportunities and structures, which will help us be successful, entry criteria that's met with confirmations, as well as the management and the exiting of the trade setups based on what we teach. During this trading session, there was $280 per contract available. Now, here is the chart that shows that. So as the market is coming out here, we're reaching what we call our target, our liquidity line, and you'll be taught how, everything on the chart and what it means in discrete terms read. And as you can see, we followed through that. There was another quick scalp opportunity right there within this same condition of momentum coming to the downside here, where price is no longer being supported here. That price has to drop in order for buyers to get back involved. So that's what happens. And as the price was dropping because it was losing value, we were able to take it to the person who wanted it at this price or wanted it at this price here. So that's one of the things we do in teaching. So hey, listen, that was one contract. So you should desire to go what we call pro, right? Which is to get down to 10. Some people are at 20 and 30. I mean, all kind of crazy stuff now. But what we do is we help you define and determine and reduce risk. We provide for you a world-class education on technical analysis, and we reveal strategies that create for you an edge, because now you also have the software to help you with that process of navigating the treacherous waters of the day trading environment. So again, there's a lot of money out there available. This is what you should be doing now, especially if you are a business owner. You should take the 10 weeks and learn how to capitalize your own business. So if you are not able to go through, you don't qualify, to meet the standards that the SEC will require to take your company public, well, what you can do is you can learn the skill and you can do it yourself. You take your own self public, because basically you can just go into the market, because that's what public means, that now those companies are able to get money out of the market to help them with their allocation and their distribution and their process. So then now you can do the same thing, right? So if you sell cookies, I would stop for 10 weeks and learn how to do this, and then I can go back and sell cookies or not, or so just something something to chew on. It's the will of God that you prosper. Have a wonderful day.